Today's recipe, we'll be making chicken chow mein. You'll need chicken breast. Vegetables I'm going to use today, carrot, green pepper, which usually would be celery, but I don't have any, so green pepper it is today. Green onions, fresh garlic, and I like to garnish and finish with bok choy. I just love the flavor. Doesn't really belong in this meal, but today we get that. For the sauce, we'll be using 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Typically you use a dark soy for this. Rice vinegar, about a tablespoon or less. Usually this also would be sambal. I couldn't find any, so I have a different chili garlic sauce I found to substitute, and sesame oil. We will be velveting the chicken, so for that we'll need the baking soda. We'll season it with pepper at the time. Usually this also would be white pepper. Black pepper works just fine. Depending on how the sauce coats the chicken, we might slurry. So that's cornstarch, and then of course the noodles and vegetable oil. Any high temp oil for frying is what you're going to want to use here. So not olive oil, but we have corn oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil, all will work fine. The chicken, get rid of this little fat, unnecessary. And then just real thin slice. Sharp knife is key. Okay, for the velveting, we're going to just season with a little bit of black pepper. Again, typically people would use white pepper for this. I don't have any. Then add the baking soda. I like to stir separately in some water. Dilutes well. And then just Mix into the chicken. Tenderize the meat is the point here. That needs to sit for 10-20 minutes so that can do its thing while we prepare the sauce and vegetables. For the sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Most people will use dark soy for this. A couple teaspoons of rice vinegar. Our chili pepper, what's supposed to be sambal. A tablespoon or 2. And then a tablespoon or 2 of sugar. Almost forgot. Sesame oil. About that much. You get the idea. And garlic. We all know how to do this, right? Smash, peel, and mince. I guess I don't really go for I guess more of a chop than a fine mince. For me, that's minced enough. So we'll do about 4 cloves. Okay, our green onion. Gonna keep the whites and greens separate just because they cook differently. Green pepper. So many different ways to do green pepper. I don't try to make it too difficult. Some people overthink the green pepper too much. Chop the top and bottom off, then do some weird rolling, peeling thing. I mean, each their own. It's whatever. Open it up. Get the seeds out. Get the veins off. And cut them up. carrot. I also don't have a peeler, but again, sharp knife is the same way I do ginger root when I'm cooking with ginger. Okay. Same. Okay, we're ready to start cooking. The bok choy, I'll worry about that at the end. Again, that's just an extra thing for me. Cutting the bok choy, obviously just lop off the bottom there, give you a rinse, and I steam them just for a couple seconds just to get them slightly wilted and shiny. It looks beautiful on the plate, and I love the taste. So first things first, noodles. So we're going to cook these not very long. We don't want them to get mushy. Then we'll rinse them off in cold or ice cold water. Stop the cooking process instantly, and then lay them out to dry. You want these to dry because these will get fried, and the drier the better. The drier the noodle is, the better they'll fry, crispy, and all of that. Not quite. Another minute, maybe. Does not take long. Shit. A couple tablespoons oil. We'll start with our peppers and carrot. Now, some people, because these vegetables will cook at a different speed than the green onions and the garlic, and so they'll add some, take it out, cook the different times. Look, if you've done this long enough, cooked a couple times at least, add this, start with the stuff that takes the longest to cook, and before you think they're ready, add the next vegetable that takes the second longest, and so on and so on, and they can all be done at the same time. You don't have to go back and forth with all your vegetables. So we're starting to get our wisps of smoke everyone's always talking about. Might have a little bit too much oil in here. I don't really want it. We're not deep frying. I don't really want it puddled up in there, but it should be okay. Okay, let that get back heated up again since I was playing around. Let these do their thing for a couple minutes. You know, I can't really tell you, oh, it takes this exact amount of minutes for this and exact amount of, my wok is different, my stove is different, my cut of vegetables might be different than yours. So it's going to be, you know, at some point you're going to have to just know how to cook and do what works for you. I guess the only other vegetable we're going to add at this time is going to be the whites of the green onion. Then we'll pull this off and start with our meat. Our garlic and green onion tops. That'll get added at the end with the meat. It cooks so fast. It does not need to be pre-cooked at all. Plus the garlic, I want to get that flavor in with the chicken. All right, that's about enough of that. We'll remove this so we can get the chicken started. I wasn't getting the heat I wanted, so we're using 2 burners. Again, it's going to be different for everyone. Let's get the meat started. I had 3 large breasts. I had 3 large breasts. I don't know that I need that much. Make chicken and broccoli tomorrow. And we're not sticking. Super hot pan will do the trick. Let these cook up a little bit, then we'll add the garlic. And the chicken's about halfway cooked. Now it's time to move fast. again. Moving too fast. All right. Now we can remove the chicken, fry the noodles, and then assemble all together. All right. I did lower the heat. I'm still using both burners, but I'm down to a medium low on both. Maybe I want it a little bit closer to medium for these noodles. A little bit hotter. Like that. So my medium idea, that was not right. It needs to be just as everything else. We're walking here. We're not regular pan frying. We're just about there. And there you have it. Okay, there it is. Dig in. Enjoy.